This is of course the pain of the agitation, but Krishank, you have been part of the recent movement, you and many students like you. Do you feel that we can live together? People who have come here from the other regions also can live together. Separation is going to be painful. Many people, when a baby is born, the delivery pain is certainly there.
Absolutely, but it would have been possible with post the CWC and UPA statement if the Seemandhra politicians also would have actually thought about the development and the further necessary bifurcation process and even the new state even for the Seemandhra. But by provoking this Samaikandra movement, which is actually creating hatred and enmity, and Congress party not addressing, not showing solutions and just giving leaks or any statements which do not have any conclusion, will create more trouble. And with the Seemandhra politicians putting the resignation
now they have
drama,
said, like Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy said, he would have a rally on the 19th. You immediately said we are opposing it. Everyone has a democratic right to protest, right?
absolutely, but not at the cost of breach in the peace. And also when sentiments are there, when people's sentiments are there, they cannot be ignored or they cannot be tried to disturbed also. So such kind of meetings would create a disturbance where emotions are high, when aspirations are high, especially when there are suicides, when there are people who are self-immolating themselves for a separate statehood. Such kind of meetings or rallies would be provoking.
The other side also has strongly felt emotions. You felt as a youngster that your job opportunities, resources are being taken away, but there are concerns that Hyderabad is the capital and this is where job opportunity exists for everyone. And for everyone, this was after all the capital.
Yes, as you said earlier that during delivery there is a certain pain. So that pain will be possible during the new capital. When Seemandhra people are having a new capital, there will be certain pain, but it will not last long. The pain will be to some extent, but the resources are available in Seemandhra. They are being in Hyderabad also, the domination is of them. So definitely they can have a capital and they can develop a new capital. Whereas Chhattisgarh, Raipur, they have been, all the contractors are being the Seemandhra people. The Raipur is being developed by the Seemandhra people, so they can easily develop the new capital.
These are of course the voices of people who believe that when a baby is born, of course the delivery pain is going to be there, but it doesn't look like the rest of the 13 districts are really going to give up on Hyderabad and on bifurcation so easily. As you mentioned, we are being told by those groups which have called for a bandh in those areas that the bandh is really going to be complete. The national highways are going to be blocked. Schools and colleges are going to be disrupted, in fact closed. Life will be totally paralyzed is what they are telling us. But how much that is going to affect Hyderabad, how much of that activity will be seen in Hyderabad, we really don't know. But politically, for those Congress leaders, Seemandhra leaders from the coastal and southern belts, it's going to be very, very difficult for them to go out into the field. And that's why we are seeing reports of many of them saying that they're resigning. I mean, formally or informally, many of them have already given in their resignation letter. But the one-point agenda for this agitation on the ground in many senses has turned into a call for asking for the MPs to resign to bring pressure on the central leadership. Of course, the MLAs and ministers are telling us that when the resolution is brought to the assembly,